Hey Empire, another week of football just concluded with the Texans beating the Dallas Cowboys 34-10 to advance to 7 and what? They're 7-4. So the Houston Texans go to 7-4 to beat the Dallas Cowboys, and that was a part of my predictions. Thank you for stopping by. I am Unknown Emperor, here to bring you my Week 11 recap. And we're gonna start off with the record that we have this week, coming from the predictions that we gave this past Thursday. I am proud to let the Empire know that we went 10-4, bringing our total to a whopping 93-73. We are now 20 games above the 500 mark. So unless we just fall out the ass with our predictions for the rest of the year, we are going to be in a good spot. If we could just keep these 10-win weeks going, at a certain point, we're gonna be done. Like, we're gonna be good right now. But the 4 games that I got wrong, I know one of them was one of the games that I had highlighted coming into Week 11, and that was the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. I did pick the Baltimore Ravens to win. They did lose. If I were to check the score was 16-18. So it was a fairly close game with one of the most accurate kickers in kicking history, Justin Tucker, missing a field goal that could have easily put him in a different position later on in the game. I had the Cleveland Browns beating the New Orleans Saints, which obviously was not the case. I want to say that the score of that game was 35-14. New Orleans Saints rack off another victory under their new coach, the Rizzler. And they are one step closer to getting that crown in the NFC South because of the Atlanta Falcons in my upset pick of the week losing to the Denver Broncos. The third game that I got wrong was, what was it? What was it? It was something dumb. It was something dumb. I picked San Fran to beat Seattle, and they lost 17-20. Like, really now? And then what was the other one I got wrong? Oh, I chose Cincinnati to beat the Los Angeles Chargers in the Sunday night game, and they lost 27-34. Quick side note: Joe Burrow is leading the league in passing yards. He's up there with passing touchdowns. Jamar Chase is leading the league in receptions, yards, and touchdowns. That team is 4-7. That team is 4-7. And Hendrickson's on the defense lead the league in sacks. But we're not going to focus on the 4 that we got wrong. We want to put more energy in the 10 that we got right. Starting off with the Thursday night game, the Philadelphia Eagles beating the Washington Commanders 26-18 to go to 8-2 and become the sole possessor of the NFC East #1 spot. Number 2 seed in the NFC. To the best team in the NFL right now, the Detroit Lions. That defense is the #1 defense in the NFL. I have been telling y'all this week after week after week after week. That defense is not bad. People want to shit on that defense. People want to disrespect the Philadelphia Eagles defense. That team, in the stretches that they were playing bad, it was short fields, it was injuries, it was tired. They were tired because they were on the field so much. Jalen Hurts was not doing what he needed to do. Now that he is, that defense is flourishing with the white chocolate twins, the Reed 32 and 33, the Cooper Jean, #1 cornerback on your team, Cooper Jean. Oh, yeah, I don't know the song, but yeah. We also got Green Bay beating the Chicago Bears 20-19 in a close-knit NFC North match. And Caleb Williams and that offense does look a little different with the new offensive coordinator. They were able to score an offensive touchdown for the first time in forever, but they just come up a little bit too short. I want to say that it was another one of these games where it was a walk-off field goal. They could have got it, but a block did detour them for getting the victory. And if you want to lock in an offensive rookie of the year, you can most definitely say Jayden Daniels, because Caleb Williams has not been performing. Or Jayden Daniels or Bo Nix. Yeah. Now I know y'all probably like, what is this unknown guy talking about? Bo Nix has been balling out, and they damn near have the same record. And that's what people like to, oh, well, he's 7 in this, and Bo Nix is right behind him at 6-5. Yep, Bo Nix is right behind him at 6-5. So Bo Nix is 6-5. Jayden Daniels is 7-4. The number one team in football, the Detroit Lions, put up 50 again in an NFL game. Put up 50 again in this season in an NFL game. They get to keep that number one spot on my NFL power rankings. They get to keep the top. They get to keep the number one spot. Like, you didn't lose. You're the best team, and you're blowing teams out. It was 52-6. They beat Jacksonville Jaguars 52-6. Crazy work. I voted that Minnesota was gonna beat Tennessee. I don't really put too much credence on that. Tennessee is a very good football team all around. Las Vegas lost to the Miami Dolphins. Again, Miami is starting to pick up steam. They are now 4-6, winning back-to-back games. They have gave me 3 complete games. They ended up losing to the Buffalo Bills, who just knocked off the number 1 seed in the AFC. So understandable why you would lose to the best team in the AFC East. But damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. But they did put up a good fight. Tua has been coming out firing on all cylinders. He has got that offense rolling, and that is going to continue. Las Vegas, they have a gem in Brock Bowers, but they don't have a complete team around him in order for him to be able to win. So right now, they're just going to give him his reps, get him in the position to become a better star. And then as he progresses, it's funny how you say build a team around a tight end. You can build a team around this tight end. But Miami took that dub. The Rams beat the New England Patriots. They started to scare me because the Patriots were winning. And in my head, I'm like, Patriots, you bitch. Because you always do this. But then the Patriots did Patriots thing. Matthew Stafford threw 4 touchdowns on my bench in fantasy. Got 32 points on the bench on fantasy. And won the game 28-22. I've already said earlier, the New Orleans Saints beating the Cleveland Browns 35-14. We had an upset pick of mine. I had the Denver Broncos upsetting the Atlanta Falcons. In my mind, it was just kind of the way of the world was kind of leaning towards that. And then the Atlanta winning the Mile High and got stumped out 38-6. Seattle beats San Fran. They're both 5-5. Kansas City lost. I took Buffalo because Buffalo is the better team, or has been playing better. They're the better, more complete team. And the Patrick Mahomes has been playing awful. He has been playing pretty awful these last couple weeks. So it was no thing that the Buffalo Bills was going to come out with a victory in this one, at least on my part. The Indianapolis Colts beating the New York Jets. The New York Jets is an awful football team. Go ahead and break it down, build it back up. You wanted to do something with Aaron Rodgers. You're not a quarterback away, but you have the pieces around. Get Shador, get Cam Ward, get Jalen Milroe, get Quinn. How do you pronounce his last name? Ewers. Like get one of those people, bring them into New York, shore up that offensive line. They have an offense. That defense cannot play. They can play worse. They can, but they can also play better. And then the Sunday night game with the Chargers beating the Cincinnati Bengals 34-27. Cincinnati almost came back. They were down 3 touchdowns, 21 points to tie it up. I don't know. I don't know what's not clicking for the Cincinnati team. I don't know what's not clicking. But something's not clicking. And then we had the Monday night extravaganza, the battle of Texas, the battle in Big D. We had the Houston Texans taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And it was exactly what you thought it was going to be. It was a rout to finish. It was 34-10 with the Houston Texans beating the Dallas Cowboys, just dog walking them throughout it. It wasn't even close. It was close, but you never got the feeling that this team was going to win. That team is injury riddled. It's not very good right now. It's not coached pretty well. The Texans got Nico Collins back. He's had a touchdown on the first play, which was called back with an illegal man downfield. CD is the only shining star, ironically, for the Dallas Cowboys. Zach Martin looked like he's a little banged up. They most definitely need to go ahead and let him rest. Let him rest. But the 3 games that I had coming into Week 11 was the Philadelphia Eagles-Washington game, which did not disappoint. The Pittsburgh Steelers-Baltimore Ravens games, which did not disappoint. And then the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs, which did not disappoint. I went 2-1 for my 3 primetime games, not primetime, my 3 games of the week. I went 2-1 with those predictions. And there's going to be a shift in the rankings going into it. You're going to have to tune into my predictions to figure out what my rankings are going to be. But there is going to be a little shift in the rankings. A team that was in the top 3 lost. They got to move down. There's a team that wasn't in the top 5 that has to obviously move up. So we try to keep everything continuity. All this is based off of how I feel, my recap. Because obviously that's why you're stopping by. But if you have anything that you got from Week 11, as far as takeaways from any game that you saw, any trend, any parlays that you want to put in as far as, in the comments down below. Or if you just want to tell me that you're tired of me, already. I don't know. But I do appreciate y'all. Please leave a comment down below in the comments. Please leave a comment down below in the Empire. That's what the Empire. That's what y'all are. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel while you're here. Be on the lookout for my Week 12 predictions. Should not be long. I do appreciate y'all for stopping by Unknown Recaps for the recap of NFL Week 11. Y'all have a blessed one.